Classic look, classic Mike, bloke in a bar shirt, 2022 Titans hat. Let's go. Last regular episode of the season. You excited for the Cirkies?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for the Cirkies.
Should be good.
Yeah, I think it should be good. We got some fun categories, some returning
Mm-hmm.
ones, some new ones
Mm-hmm.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
Ben will have 4 categories that we didn't approve.
I haven't. Yep, that's true. I haven't looked at comment of the year, but I've got my scandal of the year down to 3.
Hmm.
No spoilers.
Okay, of course.
But yeah, and I've got my best players. I've got one more. How many do we need? 3 or 5 for best and worst players?
5. 5 for
5.
best, 3 for worst.
Okay. Well, I've got 3 best and I've got 2 worst. So yeah. I think there's an out-and-out favorite for worst player of the year. Just I'm basing it on dollar value that the club pays
Ooh,
and how they performed.
I
So
see.
don't think about it too much because it's going to spoil it.
Okay.
You might be
I
a
won't
double.
think about it.
Might get 2 awards that night.
Hmm. Yeah, okay. I don't want to think about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to be
Um,
surprised.
Yeah. Regardless of that, welcome to another episode of Just the Tip, everybody. I'm your host, Mike. Joining me always, Matt. How you doing?
I'm here. I'm doing well. We're almost to the end
Yeah.
of the year. The
Yeah.
football is good.
Football is
Good
good. It's
times.
fine. It's not enough games for me, I think. I watched the Q Cup Grand Final. Did you get a look at that?
No. Who won?
North Devils fucked them up.
Ooh, who do they beat?
Redcliffe.
Okay.
It was a good game. It was back and forth until like the last 20 minutes or so.
Oh, actually, I did hear that North's Devils were singing the Rabbitohs victory song.
Oh, really?
Except they're instead of South Sydney, they're saying "Glory, glory to North's Devils."
We know how to play the game. Is that how that
Yeah,
goes?
I don't know. But I mean, Queensland club stealing New South
They're
Wales team song.
Yeah, kind of etch. Kind of a
Unoriginal.
bit sketchy. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It was a good game. Yeah, it was fine. I think New South Wales Cup is already over. I think maybe the Bears won. Let me look into that. But I love that they verse each other on grand final day. That's my favorite.
Yes, I really like that.
Yeah.
Like 2 teams that do not play each other at all during the season because they're in different cups, then
Yeah,
play each other.
so good.
That's really cool.
They have not versed yet. They're versing this Sunday, the 29th. It's the Bears versus the Newtown Jets. So
Okay.
3 p.m. Sunday. We doing anything
Yeah.
Sunday, 3 p.m.? We should be busy, right? We'll be busy.
This Sunday coming,
Yeah, this Sunday coming.
we're at a
We'll be at
wedding.
a wedding. We'll be at a wedding. Yeah. A lot of weddings. This is what, our
Oh.
third?
Yeah, third.
Mm.
Yeah, so there was one. Was it last year or the year before? Maybe the year before. That was Axel's.
You're
And
mentally
then 2 this
prepared
year.
for my wedding to be overseas and for fuck all people to be invited, right?
Yeah, it sounds fun. Where are we going?
I don't know. Fiji, maybe.
Yeah.
An island somewhere. I like Fiji because I like Survivor, which is back on. Survivor is
So-
on in the off season of NRL, which I appreciate.
Survivor themed wedding.
Nah, not a Survivor themed wedding. Just be in the place, and then I can go around and look at all the islands where they film it. That'd be really
There's
fun.
At least going to be some tiki torches.
Oh, there'll be some tiki torches for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I wanted to be tropical as fuck.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Should we get into the news? A little bit of news before Ben gets
Yeah,
here? And let's
Absolutely.
get into the reason why I pulled you in here early before Ben got here. News, not official yet, but Regan Campbell-Gillard has been tossed around at the Titans a little bit. Makes sense. Here he is. Fuck. We
Oh.
barely got into the news.
Here he is,
Hey,
Benjamin.
Hey,
Hey,
How
how's
you
it
doing?
going?
who gave you that jersey?
I've had it for a few years. I was a birthday gift.
Who from?
Papa.
Are you sure? That's not the one I gave you?
Oh, wait, this could be the one you gave me. Did you give
I
me
think
one?
it is. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. This is too new to be a Papa. The Papas would have the Western Union logo on it.
That's true. Yeah. I recognize the arm thing. It's got like the Cars guide on the side. Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you. You know what? You've just reignited that neural pathway for the next 10 years or so. So I'll remember you gave me the shirt. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, past Mike.
We were just about to talk about Regan Campbell-Gillard going to the Titans. We barely got into the news at all. But why don't you tell us what the NRL Legends Lounge is?
Yeah, what's that about?
Well, I'm creating a safe space for men to talk rugby league and anything involved.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's just a community, try and develop a bit of a Discord community. Just started the Patreon. I'm not. This is a very soft launch. This isn't an official announcement, just between you and me.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes.
Good thing we're paused.
Yeah.
What's the We're not involved, right? This is not a 3 of us thing. This is just a you thing, right?
We can be involved. You guys can be involved. Do you want to?
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to go to court for this. I don't want to be involved.
No.
We have it on video. I'm not involved with this thing.
Will you be a member though? Right? Absolutely.
Depends on the content, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends what's going on. What sort of content are we talking about? You said it's a safe space, which sounds really suspect to me.
I want to know what you guys would want from it, because this is something that's so embryonic that it could become anything. So what would your dream Discord server look like?
I'd really like to know what people thought about Regan Campbell-Gillard going to the Titans. I think that would be an interesting, maybe even the first topic.
That's too dangerous. Well, that's too dangerous of a topic. This is a safe space, Mike.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Matt, do you want to write content for the Discord?
No.
Why didn't you ask me?
Hold on. I can't ask both of you at the same time.
You can.
Mike,
do either of you.
Mike, just say no before I ask the question. We'll do it in that order.
I'm good. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it. Now I'm going to ask the question.
I don't need more work. I don't need it.
Less work. Less work is good.
Did you read the description? Did you read my first post?
Yes, I did. Do you want me to read it out? Should I read it out on the show?
Yeah, read it out. Read it out.
Read it out. I guess. NRL Legends Lounge writes, welcome to NRL Legends Lounge. This is a filthy footy playground you didn't know you needed. A home for all you NRL tipping, barrel scraping bottom feeders to come for a suckle at the teat of success. And then someone's written in there cringe. Yeah.
Who's written cringe? Did you write cringe?
I'm not sure. I can't see.
Well, you'd remember. Did you write the word cringe in the last 24 hours?
It's hard to say. I don't know.
I write it a lot.
How many members in the Discord, Mike?
Just one.
One.
Just one. Are you in the Discord, Mike?
Oh. Yeah, who's to say? So we'll put that in the show notes if you want to join Ben's Discord and talk about rugby league in the off season, I assume. Right? Or is this a soft launch into next year?
Well, off season might be a good time to people aren't so people's focus might be needing a bit of footy.
Yeah. All right. Matt, RCG to the Titans, rated out of 10.
I mean, it depends how much they're paying him, right? We're losing Isaac Liu, so there's probably space for an experienced
Aaron Clark as well.
Yeah, that's true. So there's probably there's room for an experienced bench forward, I would say. Like you'd think, probably going to run out this next year with Tino Mo starting, or maybe a Jolliffe in the mix.
Yeah.
Maybe a Randall at 13. He did a good job there.
They signed a new boy as well, like a school kid, but he'd probably just be reserve grade.
Yes, I mean he could be our just experienced bench forward who plays a decent 30 to 35 minutes. I just really don't want him to pay him too much.
Yeah, like what we want
it's your money. It's not your money.
We want to pay him like maybe 500k, but realistically, it's probably going to be like 600 to 800. But if it's a Titans, it's probably going to be closer to 800, right?
Yeah, he's getting 100.
By the time he pays his manager's fees, his taxes, and all his bullshit, he'd be lucky to keep 300.
I just don't love how much Penrith hate him and how successful Penrith are.
Yeah.
Even if it's personal, I don't love that. Yeah, that's a bad look. Even though we don't have any ex-Penrith players, do we? I don't think so.
It's like seeing like a girl, right? In this case, is Penrith, who had a glow up, and during the glow up, she dumped her ex-boyfriend, who then got a new girlfriend, who was terrible.
Yeah,
that's what happened with Regan Campbell-Gillard.
I love
it. And so it's like what's going on here? Like other people have looked at this situation and said, oh, she left him and now he's with her.
And now she's really hot now. She's on Love Island.
Yeah.
She's on Love Island All Stars, and he is, living in Melbourne, pretending to be a photographer. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, as a vibe signing on pure vibes, I don't like it. I don't get a good feeling about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to pay him $500K.
500K would probably be unders, but yeah, we'll take that.
He's 31 years old.
And
I'm thinking 2 years.
All right, Benjamin, do you want door number 1 or door number 2?
I'd give him 1.2 for 2 years. I'm gonna. Is it door number 3?
Oh, 1.2 for 2 years is 600K.
Yeah.
That was door number 3 we just talked about.
Let's go with door number 2.
Latrell signs with the Broncos.
Whoa.
What?
Latrell Sigwalt.
Sigwalt.
Fucking Dolphins reserve player, signs with the Broncos. He's a fullback, so it'll be very good for their depth with Tristan Saylor gone. What do you guys think about this signing?
Well, I tell you what.
I could
got him.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've never heard of Latrell Sigwalt before in my life. He sounds
Sigwalt.
Sigwalt. He sounds like when you are the dungeon master in a D&D campaign and you make up a name for an NPC on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sort of name that pops out of my gob. Latrell Sigwalt.
Pops out of your gob. Yeah.
Yes. So someone's like, "Oh, what's this guy's name?" Latrell. And they're like, "What's his last name?" Sigwalt? Yeah, he's a tavern keeper.
Yeah. Well, he could be a dwarf with a mace.
Could be a dwarf with a mace, maybe the mace underneath the bar of the tavern. But he also plays fullback for the Broncos now.
Every now and then. During Origin, I would assume.
Yeah. Well, okay.
All right, door number 1. Critter plays for Samoa, right? I haven't read that down, but I'm pretty sure it's Samoa. It's not Tonga. Yeah, because they're in the blue.
Yes.
The entire test match, I believe it's Samoa versus England, has been moved due to Critter's wedding, and like half of the team going to Stephen Crichton's wedding. I believe it's been pushed back a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Half the island of Samoa is going to his wedding.
I just thought that was funny.
Game. I've got a game we should play on this episode. And basically what we do is...
Do you want to save it for the game portion of the end?
Yeah, I'll just quickly say. I'll say a player's name, and first one of you to say the team win a point. And we go like first to 5 points or something.
So you say a name and then we say a team.
Yeah, so for example, if I go like...
Does it have to be a team that player is associated with?
No, who they play for. So I might be like Kalen Ponga.
Samoa.
Nice. So Matt would get the point.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we go first to 5.
Okay, at the end or now?
No, play it at the end.
We'll do it.
Yeah, let's do it at the end. I have a quick round of Circ or Non-Circ we can play later too.
Ooh,
okay, that's more of a Circuit Awards night sort of thing.
No, just a little teaser.
We'll play a little warm up.
But speaking of the tests, by the way, have you seen that Kalen Ponga? Speaking of Ponga, he's ruled himself out. He's made himself unavailable for Kangaroo selection.
He's focusing on getting 8th place with the Knights, which good for him for next year. That's great.
Well done.
Good for
you,
More
players should do that. Every player should do that.
He's really focused in and narrowed down on getting injured in round 4 of next year and then not being available for State of Origin. That's going to be great. Good stuff.
How many games have we tipped this season, including the 3 State of Origins? How many games?
I don't know. There's like 500 games a season. Like, I don't know.
No, it's not that much.
Can you do the quick math? Come back. We'll pause. You do the quick math.
I haven't found the exact number. I've tried to look online. I found the base number, but I think the total number is 213 so far.
Okay. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking around about 200, 210. Yeah, makes sense.
27 times however what, like 8? Plus
yeah, but there's also a few buy rounds in there. It might be like 27 times 7.5.
That's true. There are buy rounds, yeah. Okay. So that's 250, right? I don't know. That's 500. Okay.
Well, you check your maths. All right, Michael.
Let us know in the comments how many games there have been so far this season up to this week. If you get it correct, you get absolutely nothing. We'll shout you out next week.
You'll get a free membership to the NRL Legends Lounge.
Whoa!
Yeah, free membership.
You can have mine. No, I'm giving away my membership. I'm giving away my spot.
Yeah.
You were never offered a spot. Matt's the only foundation member that's been offered a spot. Except for you, Mike. You also get it too.
That's nice. For the second last time this season, could you tip?
I mean, I could tip.
Yeah.
Ben? I could tip.
You got a bet?
I'm looking at a mirror right now. I'm looking at a guy in the mirror that could tip.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Man in the mirror.
All right, first game, probably the most important game of the round. I'm going to be at a family dinner for this. I'm going to hopefully I can get back by 8:00. But we have got the stage name is Storms versus the.
Well, just wait. Don't you think it's so selfish of people to have personal events?
Here he comes to talk about selfishness.
Yeah, and as somebody that's selfish, I can recognize it. So I'm the perfect
game respects game.
Nobody with events seems to respect the sanctity of of finals time. They just got work doesn't. People don't. People are getting born and having birth dates during this world's gone insane. Anyway, that's Benny's rant of the week.
Cream pies in May. We have got the Melbourne Storm versus the Sydney Roosters. To be honest, I don't even know why we're playing these games. The grand final is going to be Storm versus Panthers, isn't it? Like, what do we think about this? Yeah, I just feel bad for the Roosters and the Sharks. They just had to play their fucking dicks off. The Sharks more than the Roosters, I think. But like, to go against rested top 2 squads, like, what's your thoughts on this, guys? There's got to be a better way.
Well, I mean, I kind of like it. It rewards you for A, finishing top 4, and B, winning first week. You're just better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's really almost like an inevitability. Like, the best team should win the grand final.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it doesn't reward the players. I mean, why are we rewarding teams for finishing lower, though? I feel like maybe the Storm and the Panthers should have to do an army camp while these teams are all versing each other last week.
Just to tire them out, yeah.
Just to tire them out. Bond them.
Bond them.
Yeah. That's my thought. That's my rant. Storm Roosters. Matthew, let's get into these teams. What do you think? They're more or less full strength.
They're all the same 17 that in their last game. Obviously, Melbourne 2 weeks ago when they smashed the Sharks, and Roosters are same 17.
Same 17 as last week. Is what I mean.
Not full strength. Not full strength.
Yeah,
but
we're like 60% strength.
Who is full strength, really? You never want to go full strength.
Yeah.
Want to go full strength.
No. Matthew, Storm v Roosters. Who you got? Tell me.
Well, I mean, it's hard not to look past a Storm Panthers grand final. It seems like it's written in the stars. I feel like that's the whole year. That's the way it's been. Mm-hmm. Storm have a week off, as you said, rested up. They're at home here. Tedesco obviously had a fantastic game against Manly. I just don't know if Roosters are the kind of team that put in amazing performances week after week. They haven't really been all year. Although they were good against Manly. A little bit of history between these two teams. Storm, they've won their last 5 straight games against the Roosters, as well as 10 of the last 11 games against the Roosters. That also includes 2 wins this year. This season, they beat them twice. So not great recent form. I think of the 2 finals games this week, this is the harder game to tip, and Roosters definitely have firepower, but I mean, Storm have just been so good, consistent, professional all year, experienced spine. I say Storm win by 8.
8 points. I started at 4 and I just put it up to 7. This is our margin game of the round. Benjamin, you've won the tipping comp. Congratulations. That's the most you're going to get out of me. Who have you got in the Storm versus the Roosters? Are you going to back your red, white, and choker Bluesters?
Bluesters.
Thank you. I appreciate the commendations.
Fuck off.
Whoa.
Fuck. I really don't enjoy tipping this game.
Who cares? You've won. Tip the Roosters. It's over.
Right, I'll tip the Roosters. Okay.
Yeah. Why?
Yay.
Why? I don't think they're going to win.
You'd be happy if they do. Where are you going? Where are you going to watch this game?
I'm going to tip Melbourne. I can't. I got to separate business.
Where are you going to watch this game? What are you doing? What's your plan?
I really enjoy watching them without anybody.
Okay. Sad.
But,
cool. That's fine.
Have you tried it, dude? It's fucking sick.
I mean, yeah, I watched a game last week. I watched the Q Cup on my own. I was cooking at the time. I don't know if that counts. I wasn't sad alone in the room of someone else's house.
Yeah, I think you're maybe become too accustomed to isolation after living overseas for so long.
It's true. I think maybe you have become accustomed to isolation because you're not coming to things, man. You had immunity before when you lived in Vietnam, but now you're not coming to shit, and
I'll make up for it. I'll make up for it.
They're not my events, and I'm mad about it. You know, I can't imagine how mad people would be who are hosting these events, inviting you, wasting their time.
Not wasting their time. I'm sorry I haven't been there.
That's all right.
Yeah, are you coming to the wedding?
Yeah. When's that again?
Oh, that is so non-committal. That's the most non-committal answer I've ever heard.
Give me an impression of that. Yeah, Matt. That. Yeah.
When is it again?
Yeah.
I asked you like 5 days ago, are you coming? And you were like, oh, what? Oh, yeah, when is it? I sent you the information.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere. No, it's a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the grand final Sunday.
It's on the board. It's on the board. I've seen it. It's up here.
I'll have a look. I'll check after we're done.
Yeah. All right. But I mean, you got no immunity anymore.
Accustomed to isolation. Ben, I believe numbers wise, there's no way anyone can catch you, even if you fumbled every single game, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, no, Jeff could equal me. If he got all three and I lost all three, he would equal me. It would come down to a for and against.
Just play it safe and tip the Panthers next game, and it's all good.
Be fine.
Think of the feeling you'd get if the Roosters actually won. You would say to yourself,
his margin is better than yours. If you fucked up every single game and he got them all, his margin is better than yours.
You got it all wrong, dude. You got it all wrong because...
Tip the Storm, dude. Tip the Storm.
I'm going to tip the Storm, but if the Roosters win, I'll be happier than if the Storm win. That me getting that tip isn't any consolation for the Roosters getting out.
What do you got going on with your arm there? Are you like plucking something? What are you doing?
I've been destroyed by midgies. I went kayaking amongst mangroves, and now I have midgies.
Mangroves. All right, next game we have got the Penrith Panthers versus the Sharks. Like I said, the Sharks, tough win. Who knew Trindle was a good player? Somebody obviously knew because he's the starting halfback, or the 5'8", rather. But what wigs me out about Trindle, and I was saying this on the weekend, is that he just looks like a sad car salesman to me. He's just, you pop a suit on him and he looks like he's ready to sell me a Toyota Corolla that has like 500,000 kilometers on it. Like, he looks like every manager I've ever had. He's just,
you're right.
He's the poster boy for middle management.
He has not got the dimensions of an athlete.
Yeah.
But shout out to him. He had a fucking terrific game on the weekend.
It's funny how he's had one really, really good game. He's had good games before, but he's had one excellent game. He had a hot hand. And now like people like Joey Johns are saying, oh, he'll command $900K a year from any club.
Yes. I saw that on the Hello Sport podcast. I was talking about that and how Trindle would be messaging Joey, being just like, yes, Joey, pump those numbers up, brother. Because he's a free agent on November 1st as well, Tricky Trindle. Good for him, brother.
It shows potential, though. It shows, given the right context, they just need to try and get that out of him more.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they should actually let him lead the team, give him that responsibility, because maybe Hines isn't cut out for it.
Well, I don't know if Hines isn't cut out for it. I think Hines is a terrific player. Maybe he's just better at running and digging into the line. And Tricky's more of a game manager.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is let Hines...
I think you said let Hines go.
No, not let him go. As in, let him, be in support and stuff. Don't give him all the
Be the second main playmaker to Trindle.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. William Kennedy also looked very good for the Sharks on the weekend. That was the only game I watched. Who were they even versing? They were versing the Doys, yeah. I mean, we watched the Roosters game, but I was fucked up and there was no sound and the screen was very far away. And the Roosters pumped them, so I wasn't really watching it.
Yeah, it was hard to focus after that many beers.
When you were at the on Saturday, was it facilitated to watch the football easily or not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
The screen was right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was no sound, and like I said, we're fucked up. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Having fun.
Having fun.
Free bar tab as well, Ben. You missed out.
Lyle, if I can, shout out Lyle's financial situation. Put $2,000 on the bar tab, which I told him, I was like, dude, I put like 500 for my 30th. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
He bowls down.
What a man. That's a man who loves his girl.
Yeah.
Bowled out. Nice job.
Got it.
Shout out to Lyle. Bowling out.
Shout out to him. He's probably watching this, I imagine. He loves it. Ben, speaking of bowling out, Panthers, Sharks. Who have you got for this one?
I actually think this could be the upset.
Explain.
Could you fucking imagine?
Could you? I would love a Sharks Roosters grand final.
I'd love a Sharks Roosters grand final. Oh my god. Talking about difficult fucking games to tip. What a fucking cherry on the top of this year. Holy shit. All right. Talk to me. Sharks beat the Panthers. Ben, talk to me about it. Tell me.
Yeah.
Convince me.
Convince us.
I'm here.
You're going to tip the Panthers.
What?
You
can't set us up.
You're so fucking shit at this.
Okay.
All right.
Golden rule of improv is you set something up and we yes-anded you. We're like, oh, can elaborate.
Yeah, I'm here to be convinced.
I don't get people.
Like Trindle trying to sell me the car. That's a piece of shit.
Yeah, trying to sell us.
You see the motor. It says 500,000, but what it's really saying is happiness.
What I'm not selling you a car.
You love your wife?
Remove the idea of a car from your head. I'm selling you a dream.
Yeah.
Didn't you want your family to be happy?
And this 1998 Toyota Corolla is gonna make them so happy. Okay.
There's no spare tire, but I'll throw in a spare. Final deal.
It's not for the right car. It's a spare for a different car. Is that your tricky Trindle? Is that your tricky Trindle voice? I do finance.
I do finance.
Yeah.
Here at Trindle's Automotives, we get you covered any which way you want. Finance.
Hopefully not for the last time of the season, but we have a rule in this show. Tip the Panthers. I'm going to tip the Panthers. Matthew, talk to me about this game.
I will talk to you about the game. I do feel that we've only got 2 games left, so it does warrant some sort of more elaboration, so I'm going to do that. Same 17 for the Sharks that beat the Cows. Nico plays game 100 this week. Shout out to him.
A lot for Nico.
For Penrith, same 17, but they've got Scott Sorensen nearing a return from injury in the reserves. If he comes in, probably Luke Garner goes back to the bench, most likely. Mm-hmm. History between these two teams, Penrith, they've won the last 3 games against Cronulla, as I'm sure they've got a similar record against most teams, realistically. But also their last 2 games that they've played, one this year, one last year, they kept the Sharks to 0 points in both of those games. They might have their fucking number defensively. I know that the Sharks, they finally broke their finals games hoodoo last week, finally winning a game. But in the second half, they were letting the Cowboys back into the contest. To me, they still do not look like they have what it takes. I would honestly be a little bit upset if they beat the Panthers here. I feel like if they're going to beat the Panthers, they're going to have to get lucky. Cleary's going to have to get knocked out first minute of the game. I would be incredibly surprised if the Panthers do not make their 5th straight grand final, which is an incredible achievement. We'll see if it happens. Mm-hmm. I'm going Panthers. I think it's going to be a little bit more lopsided. I'll say Panthers win by 14.
Yeah, and it's sort of just like so poetic that if like the Storm make the grand final and the Panthers make the grand final, like that's where they met. and the Storm beat the Panthers all those years ago before they went on that 3 run. So
that's
the
right.
Storm are a little bit like Thanos, you know, like you can run from it, you can hide from it. It always brings you back to me.
Yeah.
Cameron Smith is going to come out of retirement.
That'd be great. What a great little bookend. Like Harry Grant goes down, Wishart goes down, there's no one else. Yeah. And they get some sort of like dispensation to sign a player on like, say, 50K. And Cam's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right, we'll get in there.
He hasn't even warmed up. He has to just run straight on.
And he wins. And he beats him again. Yeah. Cleary wigs out.
Clive Churchill medal.
Clive Churchill medal for Cam Smith. Who had that in their preseason prediction?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be the short. Yeah. All right. Epic. Anything else to say on these games? Sorry, before I get into the comments.
We should play our games first.
Yeah, let's play our games first. What do you get? Give me a game, Ben. This is the you say the club and Matt and I have to buzz in.
Okay. All right. I've got my buzzer.
Right. I need something to write down the scores as we go.
Matt is going to destroy me 5-0. Okay.
Hold on. I got a pen.
You can at least give us some difficult players.
Give us someone niche. I don't want reserve graders, but I want someone niche.
Like Nathan Cleary.
I might have easy. I might have hard. Depends how easy it is for me to think of them on the spot. Okay, first one.
You don't have it ready.
I don't have them ready. I should have prepared this. All right, we'll start easy. Ruben Cotter.
Cowboys.
Oh, Matt got that. Matt. Okay, Matt's on one. All right, next one.
I got that.
Will Warbrick.
Storm.
Nice.
Mike gets a point. All right, 1 point Mike, 1 point Matt. Next one is Batani Zelezniak.
Warriors.
Oh, Matt. That's the next one. Next one is Damien Cook.
Rabbitohs.
Yeah.
Mike, 1 point. All right, next one.
I'm going internal for this.
Is we got 2 apiece. Next one is what's that guy's name?
Oregon Kafusi.
No.
Eels.
Oh, forget it. It doesn't matter.
Oregon Kafusi's play for the Eels still?
Kafusi's are the Sharks.
Okay.
Hang
on, I'm taking my headphones off. Hang on.
Oh, Eels.
All right, that didn't count.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Give it to him. It's
all
fine.
Right. We'll do another Eels one to keep it fair.
Eels.
Eels.
All right, that's 3 apiece.
No, it's still 2 apiece. All right, next one is Whiten.
Rabbitohs.
Ooh, Matt got that. Next one.
I'm losing these tight ones.
Watson.
Roosters.
Mike got that.
Yeah, and I got the last one as well, but okay, that's fine.
I just keep in mind, Mike, there's a delay.
Okay.
Ben's actually getting the clear answer because we're both should be delayed on his end.
Yeah, no, not true.
Yeah, at least mine's consistent with my view of reality.
That's right.
Next one is going to be, Hammer.
Dolphins.
Mike.
Did I win? Did I just win the whole thing?
No. Mike, current score update. Matt, you're on 3 points. Mike, you're on 4 points. Uh-huh. All right. Mike could win this time. All right. Next one is Bell Holmes.
Cowboys.
Mike wins.
Nice. Congrats.
Congrats.
A lot of Cowboys players, a lot of Rabbitohs players.
Yeah.
I've been the first one that came to my head. I'm tired. I'm very tired.
No Raiders.
We hear that a lot these days.
I said White. Oh, actually, Wrighton doesn't play for Raiders anymore. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. Epic Armadillo writes, if every NRL coach had to lead a group of If every NRL coach had to lead a group of group to survive a zombie apocalypse, who would survive the longest and who would be eaten first? So a coach is leading a crew in the zombie apocalypse. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Craig Bellamy. Obviously.
You saying he would survive?
Yeah, he's gonna lead. Who would survive the longest and who would be eaten first? Yeah, Craig Bellamy's gonna survive the longest. I would say, who's the Manly Sea Eagles coach?
Seabold.
Seabold is probably the thickest and got the most meat on him, so I imagine he would get eaten by people first.
Yeah. I've thought about this.
Uh-huh.
My pick for the coach who's actually going to get eaten first is Bellamy.
Oh, okay. Why?
You know why? Because he's going to be so fucking loud and swearing at his players for fucking up. You fucking idiots! Keep the fucking door open. Like, he's attracting zombies straight away. He's the first to go, in my opinion.
Care. Yeah, that's a good point.
I thought about Seabold, no aura. Benji, Serraldo, Kevy don't have the aura to lead. Stewart also probably gets killed for being too loud. Bennett looks like a zombie, but is probably too old to run. My pick for the coach, which is going to survive the best in a zombie apocalypse situation, is Ivan Cleary. And here's my reasoning. He's very soft spoken, so he's not going to raise the alarm. He's cool. He's cool-headed. He's not easily quick to temper.
I've been watching that Undisputed documentary about their third grand final win, and he is very cool under pressure and very softly spoken. You're 100% correct when you say that.
Yeah, coach as well, obviously. Young enough to run fast. He's still, he's probably in his 40s, maybe 50s.
Oh, he still fucks his wife, guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely he does. Spits out some large-chinned childs. I'm going to use my pick, Ivan Cleary.
That might be the episode title, Large-Chinned Childs.
Large-Chinned Childs.
Ben, do you have any thoughts on this?
I didn't like the comment.
Okay. What about this one?
That's my thought. That was exactly my thought. I read it during the week. I read it during the week. I had time to research my answer, and I was like, no, I don't like it.
No. But, yeah, that's fine. Rugby League history writes they used to have 2 finals games on one day until a few years ago. I remember they had 2 finals game at the SFS, Sydney Football Stadium, SFS. One elimination, one was a qualifier. Yeah, I agree with you, Matt. Bring back Magic Finals Day. That'd be so much fun. Especially the SFS. That holds like 100K. Like, that's fine. You're gonna sell tickets to that. Be sweet.
For sure. Like this weekend, these 2 games on the same day. Ooh,
so good.
Like top tier football.
Yeah. History of football says I would rather do the hot hundy, to be fair. That is fair. Hot hundy. I think we're all 100% on the hot hundy.
Yeah.
Ben, your father writes, Ben has to stop fucking eating all the fucking time. I couldn't stand it when he lived here. I can't stand it when he visits. And I sure as fuck can't stand it on this podcast every fucking episode.
You don't understand what time. He doesn't understand my day flow. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I finish work and sometimes I've got to go to bed like already an hour ago and I do this and it's like, well, I can't eat in my sleep. I'm about to go to bed the second this is done. What am I meant to do?
I love that you brought up your day flow because Simon Ashman White writes, we all know why Ben is eating lots of pineapple.
Well, good on you, my boy. Thank you for your comment. I like that.
Did you have a date?
I haven't had a date, no. I'm not in the market at the moment.
Eating pineapple is a little bit like, having a condom. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You don't want to get caught in a situation where you haven't eaten pineapple, right?
Yeah.
Here's a hypothetical for you. Would you rather... I forgot.
It can't be that good. No, it was never going to be that good. Quick game of Circ or Non-Circ?
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of Circ. Oh, are those all the comments, by the way? It seems like that was it. Okay.
I'll sort by new. 10 comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's it.
All right, sweet. Quick game of Non-Circ or Circ. I'm going to pick a player from each of the teams playing this weekend. And let me know your thoughts. My first player, which I think is going to be interesting. I love this player. Alec McDonald from the Storm.
Can you bring up a picture? Can we have I really need to see their face
Alec McDonald's is the guy with the ridiculously large chin that plays.
I thought so. And I'm going to say Circ.
Circ.
Look at him. He's just clean. He's just so clean cut. Like, he's unable to grow a beard, which indicates to me that he is obsessed with cleanliness, which indicates to me that he is circumcised.
Yeah, but you can't only go off physical attributes.
You got to go sideways, Ben. Yeah, there you go.
I can't see myself.
What do you mean I can't go off physical attributes? It's a physical attribute.
Well, you've got to look at their name as well. You've got to look at their name. Like, look at
McDonald. Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
We'll have to ask him.
I'm going to go uncirc.
We'll see if he's on Cameo, and we'll ask him.
Yeah.
Every time I do this, I can't see Matt. Matt's disappeared. There's Matt. Hey, Matt.
Yeah. Hey. I feel like we should just get cameos from NRL players and only ask whether they're circ or non-circ. Like, no other shout out.
Yeah.
But I reckon circed. My next one is from the Roosters. I'm gonna go with Joseph Manu.
Oh, he's so circed. Those
really not.
How do you know, Ben?
Those Christian communities, they love doing snips, huh? For cleanliness, maybe. I'm not sure. Is he? He's from New Zealand, actually.
Yeah, New Zealand.
It's weird because he's a gentleman and he's got the gentlemanliness of a circ, but he's got,
hang on, wait. Height.
He's civilized. Wait. That's why. I'm
on his profile here. It's height 192 centimeters, 98 kilograms, uncircumcised. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Mike.
It's on his NRL profile.
Center, wing, fullback, wing, 5'8", uncircumcised. Yeah, it's right there.
All right. Yeah. My next player is from the last one.
Oh man, I don't know. How many have you got?
I had one from each team. 4.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry, my bad.
Panthers. I have selected Jerome Luai.
Oh, he's so circed. These Christian communities, brother, they're so circed.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
He's gone back for a second circumcision.
You've gone 3 in a row, so the next one has to be circ.
What do you mean?
Okay, just it's a fib notch has to be circ right now.
I'm going for a fib notch circ on this last one.
Pick Toby Rudolph, see what happens.
I've not picked Toby Rudolph.
He's uncircumcised.
Cameron McInnes from the Sharks.
Oh, he's so dirty. He's so uncircumcised, dude. He's got double circ. He's got a hood over his hood.
Yeah, there's no opening.
Yeah. He's got like a fisheye.
Yeah.
Or like a cat's like fucking thing. You know how they have another eyelid? Yeah. Yeah. That's what he's got.
Or like like a chameleon's eye.
It's like a wet underlayer. Man, this is good stuff.
This is good stuff. Anyways, thanks for playing, everybody.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. What are we doing? Hypothetical. Okay, I've got a hypothetical.
Oh,
it's the
Michael.
last proper episode of the season, so I'm coming in with a hypothetical. I thought about this in the middle of the night, and I had to get up and write it down. All right. Would you rather jerk off a homeless man to completion or let him finger your asshole for 120 seconds?
I'd jerk him off to completion.
Okay. And you don't know how long that is?
Oh, I can make it quick. Don't worry.
You make it quick? You press your chest together?
I'll
do the thing with your arm where it looks like a butt? But just look at this part.
I actually prefer the to completion bit makes it better because I can control that. You know, I think I could get that quicker than whatever the allotted time would be if there was no completion.
Okay.
First of all, I thank you for bringing a hypothetical to the table, which once again involves cum. I reckon 80% of all hypotheticals on this channel ever involve cum. It would have to. And as always, I'm going to ask a elaborating question.
Sure.
Do I have lube in either situation? So it's dry, dry jerking.
You got your spit.
You got to spit on it, boy.
You got to spit on it.
I've got spit, and also I've only got spit for him fingering my asshole.
You've got his spit for your asshole, yeah.
No, you're gonna get a disease.
Changes things, doesn't it? It changes it a little bit.
This is a really tough one.
It's a good one, right?
It's really tough.
It's
I
really
just
not.
was lying in my bed thinking about jerking off a homeless man, and then what was the finger in the butt
I'm gonna go finger in the butt
for 120 seconds? You would.
I here's the thing. The finger in the butt for 120 seconds, I know when it's going to end. The jerking him off, I don't know how long it's going to take.
Back yourself, back your own skills, mate. Think about what you could do to yourself.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it interest you to give this homeless man an experience he's never had? He's only jerked off his whole life in his alley in his exact style. You're bringing a whole new paradigm, a whole new way of looking at life for this guy to the forefront, just even for about one moment in his life. Think what you could do to this guy. You could change his whole bat game forever. You'd be doing him a favor.
That's honestly very kind of you, Ben. That's honestly quite admirable. That's your stance. That's your take.
Charitable outreach.
Yeah, I think just from a risk analysis point of view, I don't think I'm going to go with it because, it could be less than 2 minutes. It could be 10, it could be 20, it could be 30. Who knows? This guy could have no feeling in his dick whatsoever after years and years of ice use.
Especially after Ben's just finished him off as well.
Yeah, Ben doesn't need a hypothetical. He's down in Southport Central every Friday.
You gotta worry that these homeless guys aren't pre-nutted before you get there.
Yeah. Mike, what are you picking?
Oh, I don't know. I love the sign of a good hypothetical is when someone we've got two answers, right? Yeah. You both have chosen different answers. I think I'm gonna take the finger, and I'm gonna build on it, Matt. How many fingers until? Shut up, Ben. How many fingers until you go to the jerk off?
Ooh, that's a good question too. Here's the thing, because I've never ever taken a finger in the butt.
I doubt that. I very much doubt that.
I know it's actually true.
I don't know why you would lie on this show.
You'd be more open-minded than that, wouldn't you?
I'm just not into. I'm not into it.
I don't do it either. I don't like it.
No. I'm not disagreeing that you're not into it. I'm just calling you a fucking liar.
Okay, well, listen. There's one man here who knows the truth.
Okay. It's the homeless man.
That's the homeless man.
Can I open up about the situation?
No.
Please open up. Have you ever been fingered in the butt, Ben?
Yes.
No, but on, not in.
What? Sorry, you cut out. You're not.
No, on, not in.
On, not in. So you've had a finger on the rectum, but not inside.
On the butt, but not in the butt. I won't let.
Did you jump off of the massage table as soon as it touched your butt?
Whoa.
That was you and me, dude. You were the masseuse.
I paid 20, not 30. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, listen, mate, I might be the customer, but, you're the seller, so.
Sorry, Matt, we interrupted you. What were you going to say about never copping a finger in the butt?
Oh, yeah, I think I'd be way too tight, you know what I mean? Actually, you should see my shits. I reckon I could probably take...
Your shits look like a fruit roll-up.
I think I could take one. I could probably take two.
Yeah, you're
3.
A big boy.
Oh, big, thick, wrinkly, long fingernails as well on the homeless man.
If the fingers are next to each other, what if they're using this finger, and then?
No, I say it starts with this one. It goes this one.
Natural evolution. Yeah.
And then this one, and then this one, and then maybe this one. Well, it depends if we're getting to 6.
Any more than 3, I think I'm going to the jerk off.
Yeah.
I think 3's my max.
I agree. I think 2's my max. Like you, I've got a tight little asshole.
Let us know in the comments how many fingers you can take.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, please.
This was a good episode.
Yeah, solid.
What you said.
We were all on the Storm and all on the Panthers, right?
Yes.
Good. Very good stuff. Who have we got out of the Bears and Newtown Jets? I'm going to take the Bears.
I wouldn't have a fucking clue.
No, neither.
Bears aren't their feeder club for the Roosters, maybe? Newtown Jets for, I want to say, Sharks? I don't know.
You're meant to be
maybe the Dogs. Khalid Rajab is playing for the Jets. I have no idea.
Okay. I'll say the Jets because I think it's a cool mascot.
It is. They should move him to Ippy, the Ipswich Jets.
Mm.
And thumbnail time.
Thumbnail.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna have a large chin.
Let me find a classic. We got 2 more to go. Let me do one of these ones.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's good. All right, Benjamin. One job.
I'll be me.
That's right.
Thank you, everybody. That was probably the last one of the season. We'll do one of those in the circuits, probably. Last one. Still fucks his wife, guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely he does. Spits
it.
out some large-chinned childs. I'm going. Here's my pick. Ivan Cleary.
That might be the episode title. Large-chinned childs.
Large-chinned childs.
Ben, do you have any thoughts on this?
I didn't like the comment.
Okay. What about this one?